Okay, hey, we are back up at this is Unicorn Riot at this meeting. It was a community meeting to discuss the building of a new youth treatment facility. It was moved to down here in Richfield, and it was disrupted by people who are very much against the project. We are going to get a little interview with one of the folks who is involved in counter-organizing against this project from the IWW Incarcerated Workers Organizing Committee.
That's right, my name is Love Nyala. I am with IWOC, the Incarcerated Workers Organizing Committee, part of the IWW here in Minneapolis, and we showed up today to shut this meeting down. There have been a series of community discussions, info sessions, which in fact are telling us that they're going to go ahead and build this youth super prison. And we have created a list of demands and a bit of a timeline to have a conversation about actually that's not going to happen and what we want done with the $38 million that is proposed for this joint Ramsey and Hennepin County project. It's 165 beds, super youth prison, and it's abhorrent. The idea of caging our children is abhorrent, and we are not going to let that happen. So we were here today. Black Liberation Project was also here as well. Young folks were talking about their experiences in the system, in foster care, in Boys Totem Town, and it was wonderful. And we need more of that. We need young people and their families, what's happening in our communities. We need to hear these stories. We have data, we have analysis, that's great, but stories are what makes it work, or really hits home. One of our demands is making sure that this money is funneled into community mental health facility, or mental health facilities, medical treatment. We want sustainable education, meaningful jobs. We want to keep kids at home in their communities. We want to make sure that we take good care of what their parents need as well. Mothers and fathers going through this with their kids need just as much support. So we came to let them know that's what's up. We are not going to tolerate caging our children, and there's going to be more of these meetings again in January, February, and I believe in March, so we'll be shutting them down as well.
So it seems like when I got here, the meeting was proceeding forth as planned. There was an agenda, there was some talk that was going to go on, and it seems like none of that is happening right now. How did it go? How did the disruption go?
I think it was very, very successful. We got to have our voices heard. We didn't want to hear the same song and dance. We've heard it before. It's sugar-coated. It's basically, again, telling the community, this is what we're going to do. This is how much money we're spending. This is how beautiful this prison is going to look, and you're going to accept it. And we didn't allow that. That did not happen today, and it won't happen again.
I heard people say, too, like, they're going to disrupt any future meetings because, as you just said, like, this is not going to go through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The youth prison blockade, which is part of IWOC, social justice movement, education movement, and the GDC, we're all working together in the youth prison blockade. Find us on Facebook, join in, and our goal is to stop this and make sure that this money is funneled into the community program.
So youth prison blockade on Facebook?
Youth prison blockade.
I heard, maybe you know about the next meeting that Jessica mentioned at the IWW office?
That actually will be on December 14th. It's a community planning meeting for the youth prison blockade at the IWW office at 6:30 p.m. And again, that's December 14th at the IWW office at 6:30 p.m. So we want the community to come. We want young people in particular and their families to come and help us plan this movement.
Open invitation? Like everyone that's against?
Yes.
Right on.
That's my understanding. Yes, it's open to the community.
Thank you for speaking. Is there anything else you want to say?
We're going to shut this down. Our kids are not income mechanisms. They are people, and the community is here to stand by them and make sure that they are well. I believe in prison abolition 100%, and we're starting here. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're still covering from this disrupted community meeting that was about the new youth prison that is proposed to be built between Hennepin County and Ramsey County. It's been successfully disrupted. there was an agenda that was going to happen. None of that got the chance to take place because folks had been counter-organizing, who have been counter-organizing against this project, took the mic and started speaking out in opposition to this project, and were criticizing those who had said that this is a community discussion. Everyone gets a chance to speak. Well, this is already in the third stage of planning, and those who are going to be directly affected by this, namely youth of color, they have not been consulted. So there's going to be more counter-organizing against this meeting coming up. And thank you for joining in tonight.
Oh, yep.
And I want to invite you, if you've liked what you've seen tonight, to consider making a donation to our educational nonprofit alternative media organization. We are Unicorn Riot. We're all volunteer. We bring you the coverage that needs to be out there. So again, thanks for joining us. My name's Jen with Unicorn Riot, signing off for the night.